Hello, welcome to another broadcast of Master Investors Company. Glad to be here again on another extraordinary and valuable video blog of the day. We're going to be speaking about how to raise capital, business capital. Okay, what are some of the ways that you can actually use today to build your asset column with cash flow and assets? One of the things that we always need is business capital. Okay, we need to understand how to raise capital because it is the job number one of the entrepreneur to learn and master the ability to raise capital. Okay, today's word that we have is, what is an inflation hedge? An inflation hedge is an investment that is considered to protect the decreased purchasing power of a currency that results from the loss of its value due to rising prices, either microeconomically or due to inflation, which is the printing of the currency, okay, printing of the dollar. The more the government prints money, the more it loses its value. The US dollar loses its value, the more the government prints money. And so that's why inflation kicks in as we speak, because the government works and creates money by getting into more debt. Okay, so if they can do that, we can also do that. That's why it's important that you understand how to raise capital and how to use OPM, other people's money. Okay, so the job number one of the entrepreneur is to master the ability to raise capital. Okay, so it typically involves investing in an asset that is expected to maintain or increase its value over a specified period of time. Okay, so here at Master Investor, we always say that it's important that you understand what asset classes exist, which ones you want to focus on, and build assets that cash flow in any type of economy. In other words, we don't predict the market. We understand that the market goes up and down as a master investor, and we just build and acquire assets that produce passive income. Even when the economy is crashing, we're still cash flowing from our assets. Okay, so let's dive into our blog. We're going to be talking and showing you ways that you can raise capital today for your next business endeavor. Okay, I'm going to pull up our blog over here. You can go to our main website, MasterInvestor.education. If you go to the homepage, you're going to find the ability to sign up for our newsletter, or you can also get one of our ebooks over here, as you can see, how to build cash flow with the internet. And this is going to show you step by step how to build your asset column, how to create sales on autopilot from anywhere using the internet. All you need is Wi-Fi connection, smart device, and you can start building your asset column by selling products that are already made for you, with sales pages and websites that are also already made for you. So all the components of a great business are built for you already, and all you have to worry about is bringing targeted traffic into those capture pages and sales pages so that they convert to new sales. And so you get positive cash flow from each sale. Okay, and if the customer continues to purchase from that company or that item or whatever membership they obtain for, then you continue to receive residual income. So we're going to show you how to build your asset column, how to understand the business language. And remember, the more we know about business, the more we understand investing. Okay, so we speak a lot about business in our channel because investing cannot go without business. Okay, investing is business. Okay, so make sure you get one of our e-courses too right here. You can go to all courses, find the one that best fits you, and you can read our ebooks. They are included in our digital courses, like for example this one right here, what are the 10 new rules of money to become wealthy. The new rules have emerged after 1971. President Nixon separated the gold standard from the dollar, and from that point on, money became fiat became a currency, became monopoly money, became just an idea backed up by confidence. So from that point moving forward, that year was a big pivot point where the new rules of money emerged, because now money was a paper. It was nothing backing it. Okay, gold was separated from the dollar, so the dollar began to lose its value because now the government began to print money legally. And so in order to create money, the government needed to print money. And today we still live under that rule, okay, under that new law, which is money is debt. That's why debt is tax free legally. Okay, so you're going to learn the 10 new rules of money on this digital course right here. You can also get how to build cash flow with the internet. You're going to have different, this is actually a bargain. For $49.99 you'll get the ebook, which is over 500 pages long, on how to build cash flow with the internet. Also, you're going to learn the new rules of money, right? We have added that in there too, and invest with them to get wealthy fast. The book has over 500 pages of financial education and a step-by-step guide and proven formula on how to get your first sales online and how to scale your existing business if you already have one, if you're a new entrepreneur, or you're an existing entrepreneur that just wants to take your business to the next level. Then we have that in here on this course. Okay, you're also going to be able to download the personal financial statement so that you can fill it out. We have included that in there, and also a mutual agreement for finder's fees. Okay, how to propose that to your new business relationship, because a lot of times we leave money on our table by not presenting or having the legalities in order from the beginning. In other words, we send the business to that business partner, but we don't collect any of the money when that person that we send to them purchase something from their business. We should be able to get something out of that. Okay, everything affects everything. So if we send somebody over there, that company is growing because of us. We should be able to get something from that. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about on this is this vlog that we just released actually a few hours ago, yesterday. What are ways to raise business capital? Let's dive into, okay? So it is easier than ever for entrepreneurs to find the funding they need for their ideas. If you have the right team, the proper financial education, and the willingness to put in the necessary effort, you'll go far in building passive income. Big banks aren't the only way to raise funds. When I was starting Master Investor's business, I had great relationships with our local banker. When I needed a loan, I could get a meeting, sit down, and plead our case. We grew to know each other and even operate in good faith on some occasions. What are ways to raise business capital? Okay, so nowadays things have changed because of technology, and now we have everybody has access to the internet pretty much. You can get Wi-Fi for free, so the world is connected more than ever, and so new opportunities have emerged online where you can actually get funding from peer-to-peer. And we're going to show you some of those businesses that you can get on a phone call, you can get on a online application, fill out the information, and you can have money deposited into your business account within hours, okay, literally. And so it's a lot easier to find capital because there are so many companies, in the business to lend money to entrepreneurs and investors. That's why the job number one of an entrepreneur is to raise capital. So today you'll be hard pressed to find a banking relationship like that. Okay, so if you are looking to get into investing or want to start your own business, the prospect of getting capital can seem a bit overwhelming if you are only focused on institution-based finances. Because the banks are requiring you to submit more paperwork and they're more strict right now. Okay, so it's harder to get a loan from the bank if you're starting out on a new business. Okay, but if it's an existing real estate property that have been making, a cash flow and it has tax paperwork where you can, track it back 10 years, 20 years, then it's also easy to go to a bank and get the right financing from that institution. But if you want to start a new business, then I'm going to suggest some of the companies that are available today online that you can literally, right from your phone or your computer, you can fill out an application if you have a company, and you can see what finance is available for you today, okay? But don't let that deter you from your goal, as there's never been a better time to pursue entrepreneurship, specifically if you have the key to success in business and entrepreneur spirit. You can find the blog right there. I put a link. So if you go to, I'm going to drop the links below of this blog, and also all the tools and resources that I want to give to you, because it's going to help you build passive income, okay? So what are investors looking for? It can seem specifically intimidating or challenging to raise capital, often encountering obstacles. I'm about to share my not-so-secret formula with you. Confidence is key. A study in 2018 done by University of California found that there is a universal gender gap when it comes to confidence levels. Men just naturally display higher levels of self-esteem than the fair sex. For instance, research by Carnegie Mellon found that when women initiate salary negotiations, which they do 4 times less frequently than men, they request compensation that is an average of 30% lower. Our society also tends to associate confidence with competence, both of which will win over your potential investors. So don't back down from negotiations, and don't let yourself be bullied into an unfavorable outcome if you're a female, right? And so you always want to put your expectations high, regardless of your gender. So stand your ground and don't accept anything less than you deserve. So if you can bring value into a company or partnership, you deserve what you deserve. So stand your ground. If you need some help boosting your confidence, start with educating yourself so that you know your industry inside and out. Then use body language, eye contact, and confident handshake in an authoritative posture to fake it until you make it, okay? Know your stuff. A Harvard Business Review study found that investors are more inclined to ask male entrepreneurs promotion-related questions. Those focus on achievements, hopes, advancement, and ideals, while females are more likely to receive prevention-related questions. Those focus on responsibility, safety, security, and vigilance. This is an interesting insight which will help you better prepare for those types of interactions. When faced with investor questions, focus your responses on how big and bright the future looks. Talk about growth, your plan to acquire new customers, and how you will increase market share, okay? Show off. Now it is time you learn what you bring to the boardroom and how to best showcase that, whether it is your organizational skills, your expertise in the industry, or your relationship building prowess. Look for patterns and feedback you have received from employers, friends, partners, loved ones about the business tasks you do really well. Once you have zeroed in on your top traits, you will need to get comfortable with articulating them. Meeting with potential investors is your time to shine, not politely withhold how amazing you are. Reminding yourself of how you are qualified to lead this business will boost your confidence and make it easier to pitch yourself to potential investor and ultimately raise capital from them. Raising capital for business. Today, the alternative marketplace based lending system, also known as peer-to-peer lending, are a powerhouse industry, and it is a solution that can fit anyone's needs. This means that the banking system isn't the only way to get funding. Ready to find out how to raise capital? Let's explore 6 market leaders that you should be aware of and are worth your consideration if you are looking for an injection of capital for your next entrepreneur endeavor. Here how it works. Number one, Square Capital. Square is known for a suite of POS, point of sale tools for business owners. If you're a Square merchant, you can qualify for a quick loan of cash that is as easy as pressing a button in the app. As they explain, to understand how Square Capital works, here's an example. Let's say you accept an offer for $10,000. The breakdown might be as follows. Amount Square deposits into your bank account, $10,000. Total future payment card receivables due to Square, $11,000. Percentage of daily card sales that go towards receivable payment, 10%. So it is automatic repayment model where your loan is repaid using a percentage of your Square daily card sales. The amount you owe never changes regardless of how long it takes to pay Square. No late fees, ongoing interest, or surprises. Today, they have extended over $9 billion in funds to more than 460,000 merchants. The end result, a whopping 95% of those merchants say their businesses grew as a result. If you still need more incentives about this lending system, applying for this loan won't even affect your credit score. Number two, Kabbage. Kabbage works like a line of credit. By setting up an account on Kabbage, you can qualify for a line of credit in minutes up to $250,000. You can then draw on that line of credit as needed for various investments. You pay only for what you utilize, and the fee system is pretty straightforward. 6-month, 12-month, and 18-month terms are available. The 6-month terms require a $500 minimum loan. Fee rate are 1.25% to 10% of your selected loan amount, which is based on a number of business performance factors. Every month you pay back an equal portion of the loan principal plus the monthly fee. No prepayment penalties, which means you can pay your loan off early and save on those monthly fees. Each draw is treated as an agreement between you and Kabbage. Draw against your line as often as once a day. Pay only for what you take. There's no obligation to take the funds if you qualify. Number three, On Deck. On Deck says it is 100% committed to small business lending, and they put their money where their mouth is, having delivered over $14 billion in loans to small businesses while maintaining an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. The company works like traditional banks, offering both standard loans and lines of credit that you apply for online. The difference is that decisions are reached in about 10 minutes and the money is in your account within 24 hours when approved. Isn't it amazing how quickly lending system works? According to their website, they launched On Deck in 2007 to solve a major issue facing small businesses: financing. By combining passion for Main Street with cutting-edge technology, they evaluate businesses based on their actual performance, not personal credit. Because of this, they have significantly higher approval rates than if they only review personal credit scores like other traditional lenders. As a result, entrepreneurs can focus on growing their business instead of seeking financing. Here's what you can expect. They offer term loans from $5,000 to $50,000 with rates as low as 11.89% APR. You'll pay the set amount for a fixed amount of time. The term lengths are 3 to 36 months, and since they report payments to bureaus, your on-time payments will help building your business credit, which is very important. When we have a business, we gotta understand, we gotta treat it as if it's a person. The business has credit, and so you have to learn how to build that credit so you can print more money. You can, get more loans being pitched to you from different lenders, from banks that are willing to do business with your company. Okay, so from the time that you start your company, you need to start thinking, how can I build credit on this company? Okay, and there are things that you can do early on to start capitalizing on building business credit. Okay. Alternatively, you can choose a line of credit and pay only what you borrow from this flexible plan. Between $6,000 and $100,000, the term length is 12 months, and there's no penalty fee for prepayment. Once you have repaid what you borrowed, you have access to your full credit limit again. No personal or business collateral is necessary. 4. Lending Club. Lending Club is a peer-to-peer lending system allowing individuals to put their money to invest in opportunities. So you can both lend money or apply for a loan. More than $70 billion has been borrowed by over 4 million customers. Here's how it works. First, you apply and get customized loan options in minutes. Next, you will choose a loan offer by selecting the rate, term, and payment options that work best for you. That is it. Money will flow directly into your bank account. Also, repayment terms are from 6 months to 5 years, and there's no early payoff fee. Wondering if you're eligible? They are looking for 12 or more months in business, at least $50,000 in annual sales, no recent bankruptcies or tax liens, and you must own at least 20% of the business and have at least fair or better personal credit. Number 5. Funding Circle. Funding Circle's website claims is the world's leading platform for small business lending and has lent over $18 billion since 2010 to over 120,000 businesses. It is 100% focused on small businesses, helping them cover upfront costs, tackle emergencies, consolidate business debt, and grow their businesses. Through the platform, you can both get a small business loan or invest in small businesses. You can borrow $25,000 to $500,000 over 6 months to 5 years, and decisions are made in as little as 24 hours with money arriving within a day. The online application takes about 6 minutes to complete, and you will hear from a loan specialist within an hour. They have additional options for woman-owned businesses and minority-owned businesses too. Last one but not least, Kickstarter. You have probably already heard of this one, but it is still worth mentioning. Kickstarter is a crowdfunding platform that helps entrepreneurs and investors launch products. Its mission is to help bring creative projects to life. Unlike the other on the list, this platform caters more to those who have a great idea but need the money to get started for nothing. The nature of Kickstarter, having crowds of people fund your project with an all or nothing goal, means you have to be well organized with a thought out plan for your product and a good marketing angle. But for those who do it right, there's a lot to be gained. That's what's important to understand how to build a business plan. We offer that service here at Master Investor. You can get with us on a live consultation, pitch your idea, your plan of business, and we put that together for you so that you can begin to find and raise capital. Okay, since Kickstarter launched in 2009, they have funded over 225,000 projects with over $6 billion going towards creative work. Some of these projects have even gone on to win Grammys and Oscars. Getting started. As with anything, it's important to do your homework and weigh the pros and cons. It is also wise to have trusted advisors share their expertise. In this case, you will want to consult your lawyer and your accountant to ensure you're thinking through the process properly, including any long-term ramifications of your decision. And as always, you won't get far if you don't have a high financial IQ. That's why financial education is so important. Perhaps it is time to explore some Master Investor classes in personal finance, real estate, stocks, and entrepreneurship. Also, it is good time for this important reminder. Do not listen to people who aren't experts in this area themselves. Be forewarned that when you are ready to take the leap to entrepreneurship, countless negative Nancy's will likely want to share their uniform opinions about why you shouldn't pursue your dream of entrepreneurship. Don't listen to naysayers. Get financially educated so that you have confidence and your ideas, and also you can raise capital properly and legally so that you can get started right away. Don't waste any time. Time is the most valuable asset we all have, right? And we all get 24 hours a day that we can invest towards our dreams and passions and projects, and we need to do that. We need to live through our purpose. So prepare yourself for these awkward conversations by studying up on the worst advice for entrepreneurs. We put a blog right there that you can read and begin to prepare of the pros and cons of entrepreneurship and being in business for yourself. Okay. Thank you for reading and listening to our video blog today. What are ways to raise business capital? I hope this has been a helpful video blog and you are ready to take massive action. Please make sure you get one of our ebooks over here at Master Investors Company. Go to our website. You can also find them on Amazon, but you are better off if you get it here directly from our website, because you will have more perks that you can have access to when you become a paid partner from our website. Okay. I'm going to leave some of the links from our Instagram, podcast, TikTok, fan page on Facebook, etc. And you can begin to interact with our community here at Master Investor so that we can go viral and we can help new entrepreneurs and existing business owners build their asset column with passive income. If you have any questions, please leave it below here in the description, and make sure you smash the like button. And I'm going to see you on the next video, bringing you the good and bad news of money, the business principles that work in all economies. Stay strong, and I'll see you on the next live broadcast. Bye for now.